All right, how are you? This is Javier, and this is Blind reacting to the Queen's Market Report of February that Compass just released last night. Let's take a look at it. It's right under me. Let's see, big circle. Let's put little circle and let's move little circle up here. And let's see, Queen's Market Insights. No, I think I like it better here. Queen's Market Insights, February 2024. This is how Queen's is divided into all these segments, and that is what we're going to be looking at and analyzing a little bit. Total inventory. So we can see Queens is not super low in inventory, also not super high. It's right there above average. The proportion of new inventory to old inventory, it's kind of like very similar to last month, maybe a little bit less normal existing supply. And the distribution, let's take a look at this. We have a lot of co-ops. Queens has tons of co-ops. 42% of the inventory is co-ops. And then 35% of houses, 22% condos. So the Brooklyn is mostly houses, and Manhattan is half condos, half co-ops in terms of supply. And so Queens is a co-op town. And this is the distribution of inventory. So Northeast Queens and Central Queens, whatever that is defined here, that is where most of the inventory is. So here and here. That is what we are going to be looking at. So that's what existing inventory. Contract sign, my favorite numbers, because it's the real market data. This is the contract sign spread in terms of like the market share of each of the segments. You can see how large the segment of the under 350 is in Queens. There's a lot of value to be had in Queens, and a lot of that segment for like the under $500,000, it's almost half of their inventory or half of their contract sign. I guess it's the truth. That's not true for Brooklyn or Manhattan. So if you're looking for value, if you're looking for economy, Queens is the place to go. And in terms of contract sign, you can see that co-op still the most. Different to Brooklyn, for example, where you have mostly condos and co-ops and less in-houses. They're not proportionate to the amount of inventory they have. Queens seems to be very proportionate to the amount of inventory that we're looking at, right? There's more co-ops in there, same houses, a little bit less condos, but it's pretty similar. And in terms of where it's distributed, it's a little bit more predictable, which allows for that value to hold over time as well. Does not allow for crazy appreciation, but let's take a look at this, because overall we're looking at appreciation year over year. We're looking at 4.8%, 1.1%. We're looking at the average price per square foot going up. The only segment that we have seen, even with the stronger markets, where the price, where the days on market are going down. Look, days on market going down, even though the price is going down. The days on market are still going down because the price per square foot is going up. And look at the amount of more contracts that we are seeing in the overall Queens market. So it looks really nice. Queens is a very healthy market right now. Healthier, I think, in terms of like the balance of it all than the Brooklyn and the Manhattan market. See, like the shoots. I mean, this is certainly dramatic, but if we look at the segment, the bigger the apartment, the more stable the price too. Let's take a look at what condos did. It's a very, very small segment in Queens anyway, but it's going up in price year over year, a little bit down in medium month over month. Those prices again, 6 months old, 3 months old, not brand new data. Contract sign is brand new data, 6% up. That's nice. 25.4% up contract sign compared to last year this same year. That's strong, right? Like even though condos are not a lot, that's a strong number. 25% more condo contracts this year than the year before. Last year we didn't even have a 4-bedroom plus number to add to the report. So let's see here. Queens co-ops. very stable. See, prices are not going up or down. They're kind of like teetering right there. And the change year over year, it's a little bit less than inflation, or like right around inflation, I think. So we're looking at a holder of value. Inventory going down and contracts going up. 25% more contracts this month than last month, or last month than the month before, and 13.6 year over year. So and the price per square foot in co-ops is not really that important because they're not really measured per square foot. One of those weird quirks of New York. So you can look at it. It's interesting. Pretty much flat. Not crazy. The houses, let's see, houses gaining value a little bit, a lot year over year, a little bit month over month, not bad in the medium. The average price per square foot went down a little bit, month over month, not dramatic. 10% up year over year. That's interesting. Days in market, kind of like steady, flat, much less than what we're looking at the other marketplaces. Absolutely much less. Discount normal. And inventory holding steady month over month, going down a little bit. Contracts, this is important. Contracts at 14% less year over year. And the inventory is not that much less year over year. So you can see that maybe they're diminishing a little bit that interest in the house market in Queens, and more interested in the co-op, where it's really where the value is at, right? Like, look, these prices are very good prices if you look at other places like Brooklyn or Manhattan, but when you look at a co-op, your normal working family, or your first-time home buyer, and somebody who's looking at getting out of the rental game, these are very good values to have, and these are not necessarily too far away or in any area that would be like undesirable. They're actually in like really good places. So when people tell me, "Oh no, there's no place where I can buy in New York that it's affordable," it's like, well, there is. You're not willing to do the work and maybe change a little bit of like the cool neighborhood where you live in and move into like a normal neighborhood where you could be saving tons of money. Anyway, so that's that. But the houses in Queens, that was a little bit of a rant. Sorry. Anyway, that's the numbers. Those are the numbers in Queens. A lot of value to be had in Queens. If you're a seller in Queens, depending on the segment, make sure that you're priced accordingly. You don't want to go crazy and overprice, but you are in a strong position. Even if you overprice, the market's going to tell you very quickly, because if things are not moving quickly in your market, you know you're not in the right place. You get to aim back at the target price very quickly. If you're a buyer and you're buying in Queens, you're still going to get a lot of value, but you do have to move quickly. Look at those days on market are very quick. People are making offers, and offers are getting accepted at a rate that it's higher than other places. That's it. If you have any questions, any ideas, any concerns, comments, share, let me know. Here I am. Buy, rent, sell, invest, real estate, New York City. I am your resource on anything real estate residential related. Chat soon.